My Moments with Mom.
Hi, I'm Jackie. And I'm Jaclyn. Woohoo! We're back this week with the wonderful Sister Mary Alice. And she is here to answer some of your questions.
You guys.
Yes. I think she's going to be putting out some good advice.
Me too.
I think so, yeah.
So you guys, we're not really gonna talk all that much in this week's video like we did the last time. We only did the last time because, you know, we were asking her the question for you guys to get to know her a little bit better. So she's actually gonna be reading your guys' comments.
Right.
So we're not really gonna, you know, go back and forth with her. We're just gonna give her, you know, the video time.
Yes.
So yeah.
So if she didn't get your question this week, she will, because, you know, she's going in the order they were received.
Right.
And if you guys have another question, you could write her again. You know, you don't just have to, it's, you know, there's no rule that says you just have to send her one question.
Right.
So if she answers something, you could add on to that, or you could ask her a brand new, you know, advice question, so.
Right, but if we didn't get through all the questions on the very first video, then we're not gonna get to the questions if there's any on this video yet, you know what I mean? We gotta finish the questions over there on that first video first.
Right.
If you enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. And if you enjoy it, and check out our social medias down below. So without further ado, here's Sister Mary Alice Merriweather! Woo! Yes! Woo!
Didn't see there, folks! Greetings and salutations, folks. My name's Sister Mary Alice Merriweather. You can call me Alice, but my friends call me. Well, Jackie and Jaclyn were so nice as to get me these Cara oranges, only in season March and April, I think. Maybe, not sure about that part, but you know, that's a little information I got for you here. True fact, these oranges are actually red inside. Bet you didn't know that, Jenny. Bet you didn't know that.
Sister Mary Alice, don't forget your orange peeler. Catch.
Thank you, Sonny. Really appreciate it. Well, let me just tell you folks about this little orange peeler here. What you do, you stick in this hook in, you run it through the whole rind of this orange, it peels it for you, then you stick in this flat end and you cut off the rind, and it's a perfectly peeled orange for you to consume. It's the most amazing invention? What? It is the most amazing invention in the entire world. Let me just tell you right now. Well, enough about my objects here at the desk. Let's get on with our very first segment of advice. And as you can see here, Jaclyn was very nice as to paint my nails for me. Very sweet of her. Great little gal she is. Well, all right, let's get on to the questions. The first one is from Cindanina. That is her username here on the YouTubes. She commented, how can I convince my husband to take us to Disneyland for summer vacation and not Hawaii? Well, let me just tell you right here, Sonnies, I hope your husband is listening to this advice segment right now, because if you didn't know, Disneyland is the happiest place on earth. Now, can they say that about Hawaii? I think not. Now, if your husband was taking you to the Aulani Resort in Hawaii, which is the Disneyland resort, that would be a little bit of a different story, I would think. But still, Hawaii does not have the Disneyland amusement park, so you know that Disneyland is the choice for you. And lastly, does Hawaii have a Monte Cristo sandwich just like at Disneyland? I think not. Oh, well, at least I don't think so. Pretty sure they don't have that. If they do, well, I'm really greatly mistaken here. But those are my reasons as to why you should go to Disneyland. So, Cindanina's husband, you better take your wife to Disneyland, because it'll sure make her a happy gal. All right, the next question is from John R. And he says, Do you have stress? And if so, how do you deal with it? Well, John, let me just tell you right now, everybody has stress. If somebody says they don't, well, they're just plain flat lying to you, okay? Every single person has stress in their life. It could be from, food not warming up fast enough in the microwave, or it could be a little bit more of a serious matter. Whatever the thing may be, you have to do things to relieve your stress. One way that I love doing that is by laughing. Now here, Jackie and Jaclyn, they very much make me laugh all the time. Makes me feel a lot better with my stress issues. So, say for example, you're stressed about school. I would assume you're in school by this picture you have here. What I would do, taking breaks is very good. Not too long of a break. You don't want to procrastinate on that schoolwork. Learning school, kids. I also love taking moderately long walks, and let's see. I also love meditating, doing some yoga, very nice for the soul and the chakras. And finally, talking to your family and friends helps also. So I hope that these tips help you out with your stress. Next question is from Karen Alcantara. Hey, that reminds me of those Cara oranges. Her question is, does Sister Mary Alice have any advice on investing? Well, Karen, let me just tell you, I wouldn't know anything about investing because us nuns in the nunnery, we don't get paid a regular salary like most folks of you do out there in the world. But if I delve into that world of investing in the stocks, I would say to get the advice of a financial planner of Forbes magazine, if you know what I mean. So that's all I have to say about investing, but maybe I'd invest in some of that Disney stock. That's pretty good. And just in case you all are wondering why I'm looking down, Jackie and Jaclyn were so nice as to place this laptop here for me with all of your questions on it, so that's where I'm reading them from. Next question is from Eric Enriquez. He says, how do you convince your parents to get you a debit card when they think you are irresponsible? Well, Eric, why do I get the sense that you did something to make your parents think that you are irresponsible? You probably don't think so, but they probably do. That's the feeling that I'm getting here from this question. If you really do want a debit card, you should show your parents that you are responsible. Maybe by doing some chores around the house. You could wash some of the dishes. You could, groom your dog if you have a dog. You could do the laundry, help out with dinner, if you have siblings, you could help them out with some homework maybe, or something like that. But just remember, Eric, I don't know if you've heard this saying, that money is the root of all evil. When that cute little shiny debit card is in your hand, you're going to want to spend a lot of money. So if they end up deciding to give you a debit card, Eric, just remember to always be careful with your money. This next question of advice is from Ben Rose. What a lovely name. He says, what's your favorite foods or places to eat at Disneyland? Love this question. It's not really advice, but it kind of is because I can let you guys know where the good places are to eat at Disney. I'm really not too picky with where I eat at Disneyland, although I do need the place to contain roughage, which could be, lettuce, the vegetables, things like this. But for me, I noticed a few years ago that whenever I ate a bagel for breakfast, I would have to go to the restroom, if you know what I mean. So for me, bread is nature's laxative. I don't know about you folks out there, but it is for me. And so, whenever I go to Disneyland, any place, again, as I said, with the roughage, or bread, that's a good place that I like to go, which is basically everywhere, because everywhere has bread and lettuce, pretty sure, so there you go. Hope that answers your questions, Ben. Heavenly Imaginings asks, oh, what a great name, Heavenly. Love it, my goodness. She says, my life has not gone anywhere near the way I thought it would. Any advice on getting a derailed life back on track? Well, Heavenly, let me just begin to say that every person, I believe, gets derailed in life. I would like to think of people as trains, you know? They keep moving along through life, and sometimes they may get derailed along the way, but it's nothing to be ashamed of. Everybody's life goes this way, that way, you know, and sometimes it doesn't go the way you think it's gonna go. So just know that you're not alone, and you know, if there's little changes that you can make in your life to better it, you know, make those small changes. But if there's some bigger changes you need to make your life better, make those goals to complete those changes. Don't worry if it takes you a longer time to complete those bigger changes, but just remember that every day you wake up is a great day. Now this next question, well, let me just try to pronounce this username. I tell you, you little kiddies come up with the best usernames here on the YouTube. Let me just tell you right now. Let me try to pronounce this one. It looks to be XXX. This person says, how should I tell my crush I like him? Well, not sure how old you are, but if you're younger, maybe, you know, 10 to age 12 maybe, you know, it would be pretty easy to just go up to your crush and tell them that you like them. But if you're a little bit older, that may not be such a great idea. You know, when you're younger, you don't have to worry about those repercussions. When you're older, you have to worry about how the person is going to react. What may be a good idea, just crossed my mind this second, a good icebreaker is to go up to your crush and offer them a delicious cara orange. You know, I just have my mind on these little oranges now. They are so good. So sorry about this, folks. I just cannot stop thinking about them. Well, let me just tell you right now. So, X. Well, I just love saying that username now. That is one heck of a name. What I would go tell my crush would be, you know, kind of hint around, be a little wishy-washy, and hint to him, you know, that you want to go out and do something with him. You know, maybe give him some chocolate, an orange perhaps, you know, just break the ice a little bit. And then when you hint to him that you'd like to go out, you know, maybe to Del Taco, you know, CVS, wherever you think is a good time, you know, then you could find out if he likes you when you're on that little mini date. But he's not gonna know it's a date. You're just hanging out, you know. Hope this helps.
Well, guys, we hope that you enjoyed Sister Mary Alice's segment this week.
Yes, she had a lot of fun, I think.
She's still gonna say bye, but we wanted to say bye too. So remember, kids and adults, send in your advice questions, and we had fun
and tune
listening to her dole out advice.
Yes, and tune in for the next episode.
Yes,
of her advice.
Keep sending in your questions, everybody.
Yes,
for Sister Mary Alice.
All right, you guys. We'll see you later with our video this coming weekend.
Oh, I know Sister Mary Alice is going like this to me. I think she's trying to get our
I know, I think you're right. Yes, I think you're right.
I think she wants to, but yes, we're gonna let them say bye to you.
Yes, just okay. All right.
Bushy.
Wow.
All right, you guys, so we'll hand the camera back over to Sister Mary Alice. Bye, guys!
Well, thank you so much to Jackie and Jaclyn for handing it back over to me. Well, that concludes our first week segment of advice. Thank you all so much for for sending in your questions, and don't forget, keep sending them in. Remember though, still haven't answered all of these questions from the first video. So if you folks haven't seen that one, please go check it out. Jaclyn will put a link up here at the top of the screen for you. And just remember folks, I'm gonna tell you my words of wisdom. You can recite them at home with me if you'd like. Be good like you should. Don't be bad or get mad. Keep a smile on your face. Give people their space. And spread love all over the place. And my friends, if you do these things, the world may be a nicer place. Sister